The Human Resource Service Center presents the interview question. How would you handle multiple tasks? Recording by Eddie Chigozi. When an interviewer asks you to describe how you would handle a situation where you are required to finish multiple tasks by the end of the day, you can safely bet that handling multiple projects at the same time is going to be part and parcel of your potential new job. The interviewer wants to hear your strategy, your ideas on how to handle bringing different tasks, likely ones with different levels of complexity and priority, across the same end-of-day finish line. How do you organize tasks? What would you focus on first? It is important you back up your answers to interview questions like these with some evidence. Anyone can say, "Yes, I am great at managing multiple projects." But that statement has to be backed up with examples. So, if you don't have any examples to walk an interviewer through, you stand a good chance of flunking the interview. If you are an experienced candidate, you should be able to think of numerous multitasking examples from recent jobs or examples from your current one. If you are straight out of school and interviewing for an entry-level position, you might want to draw on examples from any internships you have held, or from the classes or assignments or even the major projects you juggled all at once during a particular semester. The bottom line is, you must prepare an example of how you have worked to deadlines and managed multiple tasks efficiently and successfully. Points to emphasize. Walk the interviewer through your task prioritization thought process. Do you take care of easy, less time-consuming tasks early in the day or later on, once you have plowed through tougher, more time-consuming tasks? What is your rationale with either route? Do you ask your superiors questions regarding the level of importance of each task, or which ones should be worked on first? Do you ask about completion dependencies? That is to say, are there any team members who need to do work on the task after things wrap up on your end? Do you ask if any of the tasks can be pushed to the next day if they are not critically important, so that you can put more time and effort into the super critically important ones? These are the things you need to be thinking through as you formulate an answer in advance to the question. You might hear a variation on this question if the position you are interviewing for involves team management. How would you delegate deadline-driven tasks to your team? Who would get what? How would you decide who would get what? Demonstrate your strategic thinking abilities when answering this question, and explain your planning and organizing techniques. Maybe you keep a daily to-do list on your desk, one that you add to with a pen or pencil. Maybe you use an online tool that helps you manage all of your tasks. Whatever your system is for keeping work on track, be prepared to talk about it to the interviewer. Mistakes you should avoid. The interviewer is not expecting you to be a superhero. Don't be thrown by the question, and make sure your answer is appropriate and honest by avoiding the following mistakes. Don't display negative feelings towards multitasking or having a heavy workload. For example, don't say you dread it, and don't subtly roll your eyes at the asking of the question. If you are the type of person who fires on all four cylinders when presented with the seemingly insurmountable task of getting a lot of different tasks done by 5 p.m., note that. Steer clear of general, short answers such as, "I would find a way to get it all done," or "I would cross that bridge when I get to it." Saying that you would keep working until you completed everything, no matter how late the hour, is not a good answer. it says nothing about your ability to think on your feet, and nothing about your ability to analyze a time-sensitive situation and then strategize towards a solution. Here are a few examples of how to answer this question. Sample answer 1. Even if my tasks seemed unachievable, I would buckle down and figure out the best approach to completing the tasks. I would start by organizing the tasks from most important to least, and then I would begin working on the most important task. If there were any tasks I could delegate to other capable individuals, I would not be afraid to ask for assistance. Sample answer 2. I would maintain a positive outlook and utilize my organizational skills to develop a plan of action. I understand the importance of adhering to deadlines, so if I saw that I absolutely could not accomplish a particular task on time, I would ask for an extension. Be sure to provide a clear, thoughtful plan and show a commitment to completing your work, which would apply in the position. Sample answer 3. I typically aim to tackle the more difficult parts of a project early on in a day. If you wait until the end of a day to tackle the tough parts, you stand the chance of running out of time. I also like to break down larger, heftier parts of a project into bite-sized chunks. Doing so allows me to keep cool and not get overwhelmed while working up against the deadline. Once I complete all work, I update my boss on the status of the project. Multiple tasks due on the same day can be tough to manage, so it is important to show that you know how to formulate a plan should the situation arise. So again, you should aim to provide a specific, tangible example from your career to demonstrate how you prioritize under the pressure of multiple tasks with the same end-of-day deadline. It is time to take your career to the next level. So, are you looking for a better paying job? Is it finding a job that gives you more satisfaction? Or do you want to position yourself better in your organization so that you can get that promotion you have wanted for a long time? You may be an HR professional at your workplace, and you know that it is time to improve the HR systems of your organization. The Human Resource Service Center is the best organization to prepare and support you or your organization as you take your career to the next level. Contact us by telephone or WhatsApp on the number +256 772 481 995. You can also visit our website on www.humanresourcecenter.com.